have 8 HP. It's 6.
Goodbye, friend.
5.
Wait a
All
minute,
right,
from hunger,
goodbye.
right? God
Yep.
damn it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. Wait, where are you? Wait, fuck. He didn't
Dead.
tell me where he was.
He's dead. You're a terrible team leader.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post show. We've got the crew, the gang. What's up, everybody?
Oh,
Hello, Riley.
gang.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dang
Oh
it.
my god. Goldenbrawler gang.
Oh no.
Assemble.
No 5 cents in Google AdSense money for you. Shit.
Okay, so I
I
think,
think I might have demonetized you, Alec. I'm sorry.
you act like we get
Don't
monetization
worry,
in
it's
these parts.
Yeah, I say the fuck word like 8 times a video.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh,
jeez.
god
Oh,
damn
shit.
it, you
that word.
fucking sluts. But I wanted to talk about the new portraits. I feel like you could tell when Brian does the portraits for those seasons. Like, you could tell, like, Chicken, mine, or Cola's, you could tell they're the older ones, while looking at, like, you guys' new portraits, you could see there's a massive difference.
Yeah.
I find the older ones have more realism to them, and the newer ones have like thicker lines, which is like cool.
Yeah.
Just like different artsy, I guess. Art
Snazzy's
style.
eyes are huge.
He's
like-
Snazzy. What
Yeah.
you're looking at.
That's not a bad thing. That's just how art is.
No, it's not a
Yeah.
bad thing. It's
Yeah.
just it's funny because
Mhm.
I'm like Snazzy. Nice eyes.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
I
thank you.
love all of them actually. That's not me sucking up. I always tell Goldenbrawler that like one of my favorite things about the series is the portraits. They're very rich on personality.
I have to agree, and I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, are you listening?
I want to apologize to the fans as well for not having a Pog portrait.
Oh my
Should have
god.
done it. I didn't think about it in the beginning, but I totally should have.
No, oh, you should have. That would have been
I should have done a
amazing.
Pog.
Next up, there was the overlays. Grab, this is your section to shine.
Yeah, I feel like this one is definitely a step up from my Terraria one.
Oh, dude.
Because the Terraria one, I'll admit, was fucking terrible. And compared to the Minecraft 2 one, which was mostly just ripping assets from the mod pack and using that, this one is completely made from scratch. So
think
I
Minecraft
feel
2
like I
was a
did
lot
this one better.
Like Minecraft 2 was even better than Terraria, and
Oh,
then this
yeah.
one's like completely custom. So
Yeah.
huge prop.
And I
Yeah,
have a
it's really
drawing
good.
tablet now, so now I'll be able to actually do stuff.
Nice, nice.
But it's cool because, like, the ropes for the ship, like, I guess the more chalky texture with the tendrils to kind of
Yeah.
hit at the end goal, always thought that was good. And I think the twist to the winter one, like, freezing it over, adding all the snow to it, really... Like, it was still the same, but wasn't... It's
Distinct.
typical overlay thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it didn't distract you. I feel like sometimes in Minecraft 2, the overlay was kind of distracting in a way. Because,
it was
like,
always
oh,
moving.
yeah, it was always moving. It changed every time they went to a dimension, so you're kind of like looking, oh look, a new overlay, look at all this new stuff. This time it's a relatively simple change, and I think I'm gonna try to keep going with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say this was like overall the most aesthetically pleasing season,
Yeah.
at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it was really good.
Don't
in that
starve.
aspect.
What I
Extremely
originally wanted
aesthetically
to-
pleasing game.
What I originally wanted to do is have everybody's portraits in like this old-fashioned, like same chalky drawing as the tentacles and everything were in like picture frames. But
I think that
I didn't
would've
have
been
time
too
for that.
distracting. Yeah.
didn't have time for
Yeah.
that. It would have been too much. So that I ended up going with the tentacles instead of that.
DST2 confirmed.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
If you have anything else to say, though.
No, I'm good.
Okay. A couple things I wanted to point out with the editing, like, I wanted to mention how the Danger Flash system was completely overhauled. Nate was present for that one, I remember. I had a lot of trouble with that, because it was like a sepia effect, but adding, like, the drop shadows just made the render time take, like, 12 hours. So I had to make the portraits have the shadows naturally in an exterior program, put them in, but then the Danger Flash would apply to the Shadow too. So I had to find out how to do the Danger Flashes, and I just decided to do, like, have a Danger Flash version of the portrait. Just whole portrait just red, and then just have that flash over as a separate layer. It's a lot easier now than the sepia, technically, but making the change was really challenging. It took a while.
That. Danger flashes can be interesting to work on editing wise. They're very, I don't know, they're just different.
Yeah. I also wanted.
Nigel's an editor. You know, you have your own experience.
I've always used the same method, but like until I got my new computer like 3 years ago, like I used to have to like editing time took like 12 hours, maybe more. So it started before I go to bed, and then when I wake up, I still can't use my computer for 5 hours. So at least now I have a good computer where it just takes like 4 hours and 5 hours. So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I think with Minecraft 2, I kind of found my footing, because MineZ and Terraria were, and like the original Minecraft were all like, I guess, decent. People had their problems with each. Like Minecraft 1 is the most aged, Terraria was too ambitious. I decided to leave little cut, and people didn't really like that, and I can understand that looking back. And MineZ is MineZ. Moving on.
Fuck MineZ, dude. I was lagging.
One of two.
But like Minecraft 2, I felt like I really found my footing on what to do with the series, and I've been, since that point, I've tried to follow what I did with that, but try and improve. That's why, like, the new, like, Drop Shadows, Nate, you brought those up. You brought the what do you call it? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vignette.
Okay.
It's a vignette, yeah.
But, you know, adding that in, just, like, more aesthetically pleasing details, and I decided to add more of those face edits, because I always found those funny. One of my favorites is still the me and the boys going sailing, and I just took that one Spider-Man meme and just put our fucking ports over again.
Yeah.
It was so dumb, but I loved doing that. It took forever, but it was fun.
Stuff like that is just great. I love those kinds of edits.
I think something that I liked doing here was I wanted to change the overlay order up since Tola wasn't around. I wanted to kind of make it more team-based rather than the typical way we usually have the overlay
Is
set up.
Pepsi okay?
What?
Sick. Is Pepsi okay?
Oh, he
Damn
said
it.
cola.
I mean, I prefer
God
it.
damn it.
Oh, and
Goodbye, Snazzy.
Snazzy left.
Oh no!
Oh, he's back.
I couldn't handle that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm here for.
But I liked doing the red team, blue team thing, and I know some people were confused by the team transition, but I was streaming Unright at the time, and I thought, hey, that would be a cool little tie-in. That's one of the fighting games I actually take rather seriously, so it's a good tie-in, you know?
Is that
Yeah.
the same game you had the teaser based off of?
That's a different one, actually. I wanted to talk about that in a second. I also wanted to bring up that, like, MineZ, since that was the only other season that was a failure that we had, we did the part 1 of 2 gag. We named the episode part 1 of 2, and that was the finale. And
Yeah.
this season, we couldn't do that again. That wouldn't work twice. So, making the finale half an episode and half just outtakes felt like the best way to approach the episode. There was a lot of fun shit in the outtakes we did, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was pretty good. The major things that I mostly had problems with were, I knew Zach and Nigel, you both weren't able to have footage. Zach, I wasn't going to because of your fucking mod pack, and Nigel, you just had me.
You gotta show it. You gotta just show people what it's like. Like.
I don't
Yeah,
even have
wonderful.
footage, is the problem.
Oh yeah, I deleted that.
Oh,
Oh no! Just record something new.
or I could probably post screenshots from that chat if needed. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, once we switched calls, I guess because I had to click off my game, it like just completely goofed up my recording. So
Yeah.
sorry about that.
No, it's all good. Like, that shit's happened before. I'm trying to think of what else there was, though. The memory glitches, of course, happened. If if any of you here watched the draft episodes I posted, I know Nate, you watched those a lot, but you probably noticed them too. Just occasionally there's just frame glitches, where the screen just warps in weird ways. It's hard to explain. It's never really explainable either. It just kind of happens. Like, one portrait will just randomly turn, like, oh, hey, Chicken is just Nate now. Okay. And that's just Vegas problems. I always have to go in and re-render it. I will say there was one edit that I did a bit too much, which is the time skip. There was that, like,
that one.
JoJo-based time skip. Oh, shit, I said the word. Toad's probably stopped watching now.
Oh, Jojo Cheeto.
Oh, damn.
Immediately clicks off.
I don't know. It was just a cool little time skip idea. Because I think Zach and I were discussing Part 5 stuff when I was getting ready to edit that episode that I started doing that. And I just loved that as a time skip, so I kept using it. Anyone who knows that specific detail might catch on to the 10-second thing. I hope you do. That was fun. But you brought up the teaser, or like the trailer, and like I said, I do want to talk about that a little more in depth. That's basically just for 2020 in general. I know some people were confused about it when the trailer first came out. I guess
Guys, I can't believe this season's gonna have 13 people.
Yeah, you remember that.
I was like, I honestly didn't think anyone would take it that way. I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, who's the other people I played with? What did I get involved in?
It's actually Team Green.
Wait, Team Trees? Did somebody say Team Trees? How much money did you donate, Mr. Goldenbrawler?
None.
All your ad revenue.
Yeah, there were other players playing as the Varg.
They're all just suit. They're all just.
Every single Varg is just Graph.
Yeah, I was
I'm
just.
convinced.
I have so many screens I can play as every Varg on the map at once.
That's why she was lagging out. She had too many things going on.
The whole thing with the trailer was brought up. That was definitely a BlazBlue cross tag battle reference.
BlazBlue.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that game when
The
we
one you don't
used to
play anymore. We used to play it. What happened?
You got mad
Smash
that
your
we
phone.
kept beating you.
It's all about
No, that
Skullgirls.
was David. Well, no, maybe that was.
Yeah,
That
screw
was-
you, David.
That was both you and David. Every single
Schoolgirls?
time I would play, you guys would just get annoyed because I just played characters that automatically want neutral.
You were basically speed demons going across the screen. I'm like, I can't. Where are you going?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Get a
like
load
the
of these
Omaiwa meme.
gamers.
yeah, exactly. Yosuke, he's
Freaking-
fucking busted because he doesn't get to play neutral.
Talking about stuff
Same
that
with
nobody
Chi.
knows about.
Yeah.
But the
Anyways, something that we all know about, so Goku, you know, is the strongest man ever known to man.
I did want to clarify though that the diamond that's going to be solved throughout the year of 2020, the rest will be revealed in Risk of Rain 2 and Terraria 2 when those come out.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck are you?
I don't know about this one, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
count.
Oh.
Run.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Count.
Oh.
Run.
I wanted to talk about everybody's experience at the game and all that, because
The game fucking sucks.
I love Ghost Time. If only I got to play it.
It was great having you, Nigel.
I enjoyed making food that I
I'm gonna have more screen time for this podcast than I am the entire season.
I'm sure like Brian, Will, and a few other people from the past are gonna be like, I get you. That's always the unfortunate bit.
I died early because your slow ass wouldn't move. Help me.
Overall, I don't know much about DST, but I tend to survive a long time in DST hardcores, all things considered. And I don't know why. I don't know. The longer it went on, the more tired I got, because it was, I think it was pretty late, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong. But I
Like,
remember.
it was 2 in the
We
afternoon.
did one session.
It was sort of a blessing in disguise for me because I had to like get up at like 5 the next day. So
Yeah.
I was kind of grateful, but kind of not.
So like I tried to think about it looking back at like the episodes, but I remember mentally like in my head the slow but sure decline of sanity. Not just for my character, but for my real self as we went along the ride, and it was glorious. It was a very fun time recording it, even if I, looking back, don't remember half of the stuff that happened.
It was half a year ago at this point.
That's fair.
We were really bad at scheduling.
Yeah, wait, we were.
Well, it's good we only had to do it once.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair here.
Twice if you consider this.
Holy shit.
I keep forgetting that was
so
one
many
session.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just one go and we're done. It's like, oh, okay.
One session, like 4 tries.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanted
actually,
Well,
I think we scheduled twice. Because the first time we tried, it just didn't work
It
out.
was the day before, actually, and Grav almost didn't make it. And then it was the exact swap because Cola got sick the day after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sick.
Scheduling thing. There is a plague.
It's
That was
it took a
before the
few-
plague.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, it was too long ago.
It's really unfortunate because like we did the actual season before the plague, and then like I was off for the entire period, and now I'm back at work like right as we do this.
Oh man.
Something I realized, did nobody go insane?
Did Zach?
Maybe Zach did. Zach, did you go insane?
I have no idea.
It's been so long.
Like
you
in the
probably
game,
don't
not
remember.
in real
wiki.
life, in the game.
Consult the wiki.
Consult the wiki. I should know because
don't
I
think much of- well-
updated it.
I think some people did go insane. Like Koro, I think, kind of went a bit
No, he died to penguins. Remember?
Okay, let's see.
I'm thinking like beginning of winter. I think Koro went kind of. So maybe
There was
I was just-
some
'cause I was
sanity
thinking about
attacks,
it.
but
No one died from it.
no. Everybody died to mediocre stuff except for the VAR.
yeah, chicken is the
Snazzy
big
ate
dick
bad
death.
food.
Chicken is the big dick death out of all
yes,
of us.
that's how I died.
Just 2 Pangle deaths. That's fairly reasonable, I'd say.
I think mine was funny. 'Cause I thought it was okay.
Goodbye, brothers.
I mean, I was screwed. Nobody had food.
I think this season was pretty interesting in terms of experience because this season, Grav, Chicken, and I didn't really know what the fuck we were doing in comparison to
Wait.
other games.
That makes it sound like I know what I'm doing in other games.
Nope. That's false. I actually knew everything about the game. I'm actually MLG Pro. I just purposely left the game, let's just say. You know, on my own free
Yeah.
will. I did get screwed by the enemies.
Very
to
fair.
test you guys, you know.
I enjoyed being the farmer robot that was making food for people that couldn't eat
We
it.
really needed to be.
Can I scream at you
Together.
for eating gears?
No,
wrong with eating gears?
it needed to
grind
keep
my
me alive.
God damn
You
it.
really grinds my
Kept him alive.
Koro eating the gears.
I lived till near the end.
Oh, thank
Because I-
What can you do with gears other than freezers?
That's fair. I think the two. I think the more oh, actually, I don't know how many of you are actually really experienced. I know you've
I know
done
a
quite a
fair
bit,
bit.
Nigel.
Yeah. But
My-
barely
we
can
had
pay
new
off,
content.
but...
Like
Yeah.
the boats just came out.
That's the thing, though. And like, I had never played with the boats. My first time playing Don't Starve Together was for DST Funcore, and my second time playing Don't Starve Together was Goldenbrawler Hardcore.
I think
I almost
it's
said-
fairly obvious nobody knew what to do with the boats.
Yeah,
Oh,
the boat
yeah, no,
adventure
we-
was like a total of 10 to 15 minutes, and then it was
I think
done.
I think
Well,
the day
yeah.
before we like hopped on for a quick second, and I checked to see if the boat would catch on fire, and it does. So
Just not the way
I
you
think we
expect.
didn't learn that then.
My
you
group
gotta
used
learn
the boats
somehow.
effectively as a platform to get to the other island.
The whole thing with the boats is that we were doing basically nothing for 30 days, and then it was like, all right, we just got to do something. We have to like go out to sea, we have to explore, and then we didn't bring any boards, so we just. It's a lot
You know, the
of
funniest
like, you
thing
know,
is I
if
even
you have a bunch
say-
of people who have
As we're
if you have a
leaving,
lot of people who have no idea what they're doing, Things are gonna go wrong.
I have less experience than like I think the rest of you in that were alive at that point, and I'm like, you know, maybe we should bring some patches with us rather than just go and then full speed ahead. And then guess what? I was right.
I like
I
the
was just
Galaxy
so
brings
focused on
second boat
getting
play,
out of
though.
there. If second
Deja
boat would
vu.
have worked if we could move stuff, but we can't. So we
That's
would have had to
fair.
row everywhere. It would have been awful. We would have just starved in a game called Don't Starve.
Together.
There were so many
Yeah, we
mistakes with
would've
that
started
second boat. It
We
was
would have done it
crazy.
together, and that's all that matters.
I definitely feel because Nate, you were like the only like really experienced member aside from Nigel, and Nigel, you didn't like. That's why we had it, the team set that way. We had one.
Whoa. I have 33 hours total.
That might be more than me.
That's
I wonder how many.
Let me can I check right
Yo,
now?
doesn't
Kuro
I know
was
what
like
I'm
the
fucking
MVP
doing.
for blue team.
You guys had so much more fun than we did. Like you had so many fights and everything. We
And
were
we're
just
just,
home
like,
like making food the whole time. That's
the
all
fearless
I
leader
did. I was just
chasing
trying to get
butterflies.
How
dragon food.
that worked
You
out.
had the
Yeah.
you had Nate's endless quest for dragon fruit. Snazzy was like,
We should have never split up. That was the worst idea.
No, here's the thing. Me and Nate should have never split up because I had the dragon fruit and Nate had the birds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I had to eat the dragon fruit because I was starving.
You just
Together.
need more gears.
We didn't have the deer.
No gears.
Oh.
Not deer.
I didn't have that much gear.
I did want to bring out how this is new. It was literally just like, even despite the multiple takes we did, which I'm glad I got to show off in the finale, but like that was just one
God.
go.
Yeah.
Every season
The
prior
first
has been
take.
multiple recordings.
The first world we got in was literal hell. We couldn't find a single piece of grass.
I
We
hope-
we were just out there doing nothing.
Oh
or,
my
or
gosh.
was it
yeah.
Flint? I think it was
Oh, wait.
either of those.
Yeah,
I do
there was no
remember
flint, it
we
was just
couldn't
grass.
find either rocks or
Okay,
grass, and
other
we
way.
got fucked.
I remember that because I was the first one to die in that scenario, and I had to be, and like Grav was shortly behind. Nate, you
Oh,
died
yeah,
to like a
and then we all
spider,
made
and I'm
fun of
like,
you.
And I don't know
Hey.
why
It was
we
just
started.
suicide. It was like we're not doing this. We can't do this. Come on.
Yeah.
but I'm sure
And I
if
have
you guys
no
couldn't find
idea.
food, you and Snazzy would have been fucked anyway.
Most likely, yeah.
Because it would have
You
been like
cheated.
meet up or die at that point, because Grav and I were fucked.
Our group was fine.
Can we also talk about the Hound fight and how there was absolutely no death during that entire run? That was one of my favorite parts to edit.
Man, we were
I
legends
think it
during
was
that.
Rocco, who got pretty low to dying to an ice hound, and I saved
yeah?
his ass.
That was
Nice.
the second Hound fight, the winter one.
Yes.
That
That one was
also
a lot
decent
more
one.
intense.
Yeah. Well, I'd say the first Hound fight was more intense for blue team. Our team, it was just
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
because their team, they're running through the swamp,
Hey.
clinging to life.
Oh, oh
Using
yeah.
the swamp to our advantage.
I wanted to also mention, like, Nigel, since you were like the spectator the whole time, how did you feel watching blue team?
I was dying inside a lot, and I was like, God, I wish someone stole my chicken early on. And they killed the turkey fair and square.
That
And
was
then-
Koro.
Yeah,
What? No,
and he was the
I didn't do
robot, so
anything.
he was able to eat not food items.
Oh, did you go because your footage was lost? Did you go like the long way around to get back to the base before you died? When you got all the farm stuff?
I don't think I got anything. I think I was like looking for stuff, and then I just like couldn't find anything.
I think you were the wrong. Like you were trying to get back, and you were running the wrong direction
Oh, very possibly so.
because you died like 10 feet away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember in the very next episode, Koro's just like, hey guys, we're stupid. And then there's just that one tiny piece of grass that's connecting the area with all the Qualiphants to the direction of your house.
Yeah, I was like, hey, look, guys, we're dumb. We could have went left instead of 100 miles south.
It was my dumb though. I shouldn't have been so separate so early on. I was trying to like run before I could walk.
We
Kind
had
of
food
thing.
for you too.
Yeah, I know.
That was still
My
one of
bad.
the most unfortunate things to watch.
Yeah.
I
If
couldn't
it
even
makes you
see
feel
it.
any better, the turkey was delicious.
Wow.
Okay then.
Mister, I don't even need to eat food items to get hunger.
I need to eat things.
Um,
Doesn't have to be cooked food.
I think what set the season apart was just in general how the cast dynamics were much more different. Pola wasn't here first off, and like this is the first time I think we've had the most amount of guests in a season since like the first season.
Then Minecraft.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was cool kind of splitting the groups up and then seeing how everybody interacted. The chaos of blue team and the more like order, but
Sophistication of red team.
Chaos,
I'd say
you
it was,
say.
it was chaos on one end and it was too orderly on the other end because we were just on red team. We were just like, hey, we're surviving. How do we go forward?
In my defense,
Yeah.
you gave us Zach.
The virgin,
The
the
strongest
virgin
of them
red
all.
team, the chat
Mister,
team.
I'm working on it. I'm fishing.
This footage you didn't even use because of the Zach pack. Come on.
That was so dumb. God, the fucking like, what was it? The Knuckles,
Yeah,
spiders,
Yeah,
Isn't
Knuckles
there the
Spider.
Piss Mario?
Yeah.
SpongeBob
Just Mario,
sound effects.
Time to KDP. That one.
Yeah, that was.
Of course, it was gonna be chaotic. You gave us Zach.
Okay.
You know how it is trying to wrangle him in.
Impossible.
Put the
I'll be
fucking
honest, I
Thanos
didn't know where he was 90% of the time.
I didn't know where I was 90% of the time.
I feel like that's just Don't Starve in a nutshell.
I guess we kind of talked about the fortunate boat adventure that went nowhere. It's just that was
It
probably
went-
the most
it went
tension of the
somewhere.
season
That was my favorite part. I was
Into
like,
like rocks.
Yeah.
because we're just like failing miserably at being sailors.
I know.
This is why it's such a problem. I'm the one with the admiral hat. It should have been me on the boats.
There was a YouTube comment
like the
saying,
day before we set out.
there's a YouTuber Discord comment saying the exact same fucking thing too. And Crab has
would've
the
been
admiral hat. That's why you
amazing.
lost.
But we also had 5 people on a boat. It was like impossible to see.
We
the
maybe should have made a
controls of the
second.
ship. Oh, it's like, why have a second one though? That's just so many more resources. I get the point.
I'm watching the Galaxy Brain second boat play right now.
Beautiful, it's great.
Arguably, we did have 2 boats.
Yeah, and then
The
y'all.
first boat just was a platform that was stuck there, and we could never move
We
it.
should have
until
saved
they
the
cleared
second boat. We really should have waited and shouldn't have panicked. We could have saved the boat adventure by just being like, we lost that one, but we can make another. We lost all our
Yeah.
resources by pushing it out further to sea.
We kind of needed more food though, because people were starving even then. So it was like,
Yeah.
I don't think we would have had the time to even go on the second boat. We
Mr.
needed those
Fishman,
better
Zach.
sails.
We got to the
I have no idea how the fishing rods work. It's like way more complicated than the other fishing rods they have in the game.
Yeah.
we got to the point in the game where winter was happening, so it was either you're holing up and not leaving and all of your sanity is going down and you're starving, or you're dying. And we were
Yeah.
like, fuck it, let's do it live.
Yeah. Best and worst moments. We're gonna start with Snazzy. Excluding death, you can't say your worst moment is death. We had that problem last time.
So, okay, worst moment and best
Was
moment.
life. Just kidding.
So, worst moment, I'll just start with the day I was born.
God damn it.
No, so I think overall, oh, that's a hard one. I think the times in the winter where everything was just kind of slow, where it was probably my least favorite part of the season.
I can understand
Oh.
that, yeah.
Yeah, because like we kind of like the beginning you're kind of building up to something. In winter it gets more stagnant. You're just kind of trying to survive. But once we got past that and got to the boat adventure, I would say that was my favorite part because it was just such a chaotic mess. But like it's like your first child that didn't quite turn out right, but you still love him anyway.
Are you talking from experience here? No.
Yeah. Yes, me and my several children. No, no, I'm just kidding. But no, I think overall, I think the boat adventure was, I think the most fun. I had a lot of fun throughout the whole thing, but that was probably the most fun I had throughout. Was just like going on a boat, not really knowing what I was doing, but sailing with the guys,
sailing with the boys.
The boys. It was great.
Nigel, I know you weren't around for very long, but I guess from a spectator, what would you say would be your best and worst moments of the season?
Boat Adventure for me was probably like my favorite Goldenbrawler episode of like anything period. So I'd say that's like the best for me. And then I think the worst is like just when we're like still like, well, it wasn't so bad. I guess I'm pretty biased in saying this, but the beginning, like once the dynamics are established with like blue team being like the funny caveman team, like anything before the
Who are you calling cavemen?
I was programmed to kill, okay?
I only eat meat, dude. I eat man meat.
So I guess like part 1 to 3, I would say started off a bit slow, but then once like the dynamics got established, that's when it just kind of kicked into gear, I'd say.
Yeah. Next up is Nate. Best and worst moments.
I want to say some of the best. There were some more memorable moments, like the bishop hitting me with the laser. That was funny because it was like, oh my god, he reached me from so far away, and I was just vibing. But I feel like some of the more memorable stuff is really just the better moments, like, you know, out in the sea when we ran into that like narwhal that could really fuck up your boat, and we were like, oh my god, turn around. But also just like people helping me with the farm, like trying to get the dragon fruit, like Grav was helping me get a bunch of ice. And that happened a lot more than I think was shown, but I made some awesome smoothies. They were very tasty. For worst moment, probably, you know, the whole no dragon fruit.
I could see that.
The worst part.
Because you were working on that, like, the entire, like, first half of
That's
the
all I
season.
did. That's all I did.
And then once winter hit, it's like, well, shit.
That, or like when we got back to land with the boat and it was sinking very rapidly and I was trying to keep it afloat, but everybody else was just panicking, so I was like, it's gone, it's gone. And it was like really dramatic in the way that it went down, because like the light from the campfire was stolen right when it broke.
That was really cool too.
Yeah. It was funny.
I think my my favorite moment was once like we had the camp set up and blue team realized like, hey, we have a swamp right there that we can just jump to. We have rocks south of us. We have Beefalo to the west. We're set. That was probably my favorite moment because it was like, oh, so long as we're not idiots. Pause for the realization that we're all idiots. We should be fine. I think the worst moment for me was probably when I had to eat the dragon fruit because it made me so sad because I was trying so hard to get it.
Did you know about dragon fruit pies?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably.
so
I'm sure
good.
that's what added to the hurt.
Yeah. You know, I was so excited when I got the dragon fruit, and then I had to eat it, and I was like, I am going to kill myself.
All right.
That and probably the terror of being on the boat as a robot.
Like, oh god, if I fall, I'm dead.
If I fall in, we fall in, I'm dead. I'm a dead man.
I'm a dead bot.
This boat sinks and I'm no longer playing.
It was a disaster.
Yes.
Best and worst moments.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I remember none of them.
Oh.
I think your best moment was killing chicken.
Yes.
Did I directly kill chicken? I don't remember you doing that.
No. It's a comment on the video when I died.
Because the Varg killed chicken. Varg backwards is Grav.
Oh.
Yep.
The stars align.
Yeah, stars align. Basically.
I think that's your shining moment, Grav.
Yeah.
Killing chicken.
What do you mean? Grav is always shining.
Chicken, you wanted somebody to die.
Hey,
just had to be
man.
you.
I'm the sacrifice. Let me die in
Zach,
place of
actually.
Wigfried.
I don't remember.
Pretty sure it was chicken.
So, Grav, you don't really know.
My worst moment is the fact that I died with no mouth and could not scream.
Oh, right, because you were in the middle of... Yeah, you're in the middle of the whole tit-tat thing.
Yeah, I was taking my meds, so I could not speak.
So
I
it's
thought
like,
Snazzy died because Snazzy was the one reacting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nobody told me that the penguins were passive, so I'm like, oh no, I gotta protect him. He doesn't know it's there. And then I hit it, and the penguins kill me in like one hit.
Yeah,
Penguins
that
are
was
pretty brutal.
They are really brutal in this game. It's definitely unexpected.
We definitely got revenge on them though at the end.
Yeah,
Oh
we-
yeah, they were
definitely.
done.
I guess if that's said, then it would be my best and worst moments. For worst, it's the fucking bee boxes did nothing!
We
I
didn't
s-
do anything with that. You spent so much time on nothing, honestly.
And it was like,
You
I
had
knew
fun.
they
You were
would be
going around
good.
catching butterflies, but no.
Because, Zach, I remember we did a run, and we were in a bee field, so we got them like day 3, and it was busted.
Oh yeah.
But then I got
Yeah,
them
that's a
like
lot
4
cooler.
days before fucking winter hit, and it's like, well, the fuck's the point?
I think that's the thing with Don't Starve. You just kind of gotta make it up with what you find.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't find
Basically,
bees,
yeah.
fuck it. Don't do the bees.
It's all improv.
Yeah, I think my favorite moment was actually just not really knowing what the fuck to do. I kind of did. I'm sure somebody actually did comment about, like, Goldenbrawler, like, running and clicking instead of just holding F like a normal person.
I'm pretty sure somebody did.
I'm sure of it at this point. I was like, maybe not, but I'm like, that was such an obvious thing that, like, I'm sure someone told me it, and then I kept doing it anyways out of habit.
Don't Starve should have a tutorial, guys.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cool going into, because Minecraft 2 is kind of the same. I played the mod pack to test everything, but like,
Well, hey, we didn't have a whole episode dedicated to crafting, so
I will
you know,
fight
there
that
wasn't that
was
hurdle.
necessary. I will fight that was necessary.
It wasn't necessary. You people
Bonus
let me
episode.
die.
I just want to complain about the console version of Minecraft where you pick up dirt. It's like, this is dirt, idiot. This is how you use dirt.
Yeah.
Here's the map to start off with. Goo goo gaga.
Jesus.
Damn.
Sorry.
Okay.
What a little rant there.
No, it's okay.
Best and worst moments, Zach.
I'm gonna be honest, my memory of the whole thing is pretty hazy. But I remember there being like an underground, like under a tree, there was like an ice parkour maze thing I did. That was kind of fun.
God damn
So
it.
I'd say that's one of my best ones.
Uh-huh.
The wrong
Yeah.
season there, bud.
And I saved you from the ice hound that was on the ice parkour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good moment.
Epic bro moment
Pop
right
moment.
there. God damn it,
And Zach doesn't have any bad moments, so
Yeah.
you know,
All perfect.
out of the question.
Yeah.
Zach. Okay, chicken.
What?
Best and worst moments. Not including
Oh,
death.
sorry. I was just watching my YouTube video that I made, so youtube.com/Chickncup.
That's the end.
Smash
Alright.
that like button.
smash my smash, please. Anyways, what I didn't like actually was a lot of the early game. Actually, so what I hated about the early game was that we had a lot of people managing very little resources that we could get, because for some reason, trying to find things that we all need at the same time while making things to progress in the game was really hard with a lot of people for some reason. So, in my opinion, the early game, worst time, but my best part, in my opinion, of me playing in this session was the anarchy of the killing arc, let's just say, okay?
Just killing
When-
everything.
When just killing
The
everything.
murder
Let's
hobo
just
arc. That's my
let-
favorite.
let-
Water of the world.
I don't know if
Let's
I don't
just
know
say
if
I
they
like
did
killing
the
things.
anime adaptation that well, though. To be honest.
let's just say I like watching Wigfree murder everything, and then I got murdered by Grav.
If we had just gone left from the portal, there's like so much food there. There's a
I
whole pig
couldn't
village.
eat any of it. I couldn't eat any of it.
True, but you could have killed the pigs.
I killed
right.
the pigs
They're
later.
full of
I'm
meat.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I killed the pigs later. We killed like spiders and crap. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think anybody went to that village. Maybe I'm wrong. But when
Wait.
we found it later on, and it looked like it hadn't even been touched.
It wasn't. It
So-
like I remember because editing it, you and Snazzy were the first two to see there, and it was just west of the portal. But we went north and south, and that's why I guess that happened.
We found it in the winter, so you were long dead, chicken.
Yeah.
Rub it in a little, why don't you?
Well, thanks, I will.
Okay,
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
All right, let's end this, Goldenbrawler.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Before I
Wait,
end
Grab,
myself.
I know what we could do.
Wait, the joke.
We
you don't.
We
say
can set
you
up a
like-
date
she likes-
with our body pillows.
The joke isn't that you like eating French fries with her. You got the joke that I like eating her with French fries.
No, no.
All right, yep. Wrap it
Okay,
up. Let's go.
Alright, wrap it up. This is getting a little bit too PG.
What's the quote from Joker where he's like, "There's no punchline, there is no joke," or something like that?
Oh
At the
my
end.
god. You get what you fucking deserve!
Yeah.
Hey, what's a punchline? There is no punchline. Now take off your feet.
Wait, take off your feet. Oh, sorry, let me grab my knife real quick. Anyways,
No.
getting on to this bit. First up is Nigel.
Oh.
You were the unfortunate first death this season. Your
Yes.
situation was a lot like Grev's, I would actually say, but I guess my question would be, how differently do you think we could have done things? Because you saw how everything progressed. You have that different...
Well, I probably would have just worked on, like, the crockpot and, like, not have eaten gears. Even the comment section was like, "He's eating gears!" And I was like, what?
I don't see what's the problem with eating gears. I'm on Poro's side.
But, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I paid more attention to my team than the red team, but for the most part, it seemed like red team was doing pretty alright.
Red
So-
team sucked.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I didn't watch them as much. They weren't as entertaining as the blue
Wow!
team.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Boys.
Caveman team was
baby.
the best team, man.
I would also like to ask, how is this season compared to others you've been in or have been involved with?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess
they're
I
doing stuff
am in
experiences.
4 of those, eh? Watch Death Wish, everybody. It was good. I mean, I didn't last very long in it, so it's hard to really compare. But this is the update with the boats, so I will say like that is a really nice, I guess, nice new thing about this season that really like I thought it was the highlight easily. It was super fucking exciting, seeing this new fucking territory.
Yeah.
Plus
you were the server host, so...
Yeah, that too. Well, I was asleep the entire time. Like, you messaged me when I was just waking up, like, ready to go to work, and I was like, oh shit, I still have the server up. Oops. But, yeah, no, I'm not sure if that was, like, a good answer, but, like, that's
Any
my
answer is a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I kind of, like, forgot the question, but I thought it was great. As I said, like,
As
I
long as
thought
you had fun.
the beginning, like, I'm a little biased because that's, like, all I was alive for, but, like, I'd say the beginning started a little slow, but once the dynamics got established, it was like, oh, yeah.
Rid of Nigel.
Yeah.
And
Like, this is
speaking
good.
of dynamics, how did you feel about the rest of Blue Team for the time you knew them?
Yeah, the thing, I didn't really talk to many of them, like, prior to or, like, after, so I don't really feel like I got to be, like, a part of that team very much at the beginning, well, like, in general, but once they, like, established their, like, Blue Caveman team dynamic, I was like, oh, this is fun, I wish I would do this.
I feel like
That's
everyone on
okay.
our team was like, no, Nigel, and the Blue Team was like, oof. Bruh moment right there.
Good riddance.
Bruh moment.
Basically.
Brother, imagine dying, haha.
Yeah, brother.
Social media.
YouTube.com/NigelHH7, Twitter, Nigel K Arts, I think it is, and I think that's all social media I have.
Okay.
Nigel's YouTube is actually youtube.com/user/apurplesquid, all capitals.
Hey.
Of course, you
I'm
got
not
Funcore
lying.
too.
Oh yeah, Funcore. Watch that too.
Next up is Chicken.
What's up?
While you've been a part of smaller groups, this is your first time, you know, you've been a team leader of more of a bigger group. What did you think of...
Was I a team leader?
I mean, I get. Well, I was.
You were all
but-
leaders in your own rights.
We kind of
But
all
we're
just did our own
also
thing.
the
We
least
just followed each other.
experienced, so we're more or less the mascots for our team.
Okay. Sounds about right. Anyways, what's your question?
I was saying, what did you think of being team leader, technically, quote unquote?
Hey man, I just did my thing and people followed me, so I'm just like, all right, we're gonna be getting food for me because I'm not a leader. I'm a fucking dictator. Give me all the meat, baby. No, but I really liked just playing around with everybody. Everybody was super into their roles and just having a good time. I haven't played like that in a good while. So again, always liking to go into these hardcores, playing different games, having fun in different ways and stuff like that. And even though everybody does complain, deep down inside, we're all kind of just like, hey, at least we're playing video games and not working, you know?
Yeah, and having a good time, having fun,
Having a
and
good
that's really
Good time.
Yeah, I mean,
sound-
good time.
to sound
Yeah,
cliche,
basically.
that's really what it's about. You know?
Yeah, we're just recording. Everybody sees us being dipshits, and then they click the subscribe button. Speaking of which, 90% of you guys who are watching this video right now aren't subscribed.
Chicken, no.
Just throw that
Been
notification up
unsubscribed.
somewhere.
Please come subscribe to twitch.tv/Goldenbrawler and youtube.com/Goldenbrawler.
Yeah,
Donate
You're
your,
telling people to Twitch sub?
donate your stimulus checks to him.
I don't
you know
even
how
have
it
a
goes.
sub button on Twitch.
Oh, you don't?
Fine.
You can
He has-
follow.
No,
He has a
Follow.
Dom button because he's a Dom.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
What do you think of this season compared to last, or really any? I would say last because that's easier, but if you want to talk about it in comparison to every previous season, you can go right ahead.
So compared to other seasons, this is by far the smoothest run of a hardcore because again, one session, very easy to do. We all kind of know what to do with the base game, whereas for these other games that we do, it's really unclear to see what our goal is, especially with all these mods and stuff installed, which I feel is a lot better if we just have like, you know, vanilla games that we play. So first round, I think this is one of the smoother things and more fun roleplay wise, but like actual skill wise, this has kind of been, this like season is kind of lacking just because it doesn't show, this game doesn't like have a lot of like skill like in Minecraft and stuff comparison, but it's
You said
as
that and we
entertaining.
fucking lost.
Hey man, like if there was like some type of weird build mechanic that you could do or whatever, like
Fortnite?
attack him,
Like Fortnite? Yeah.
yeah, like
Oh my
Fortnite
God.
and stuff like that. People
Are
would be
you
more
saying don't
interested.
starve Battle Royale?
Don't start battle royale? Yeah, I'm basically saying like the things that make this session and this series the best is just our character dynamic and just us talking, because it's kind of like that's what makes it up for us. Whereas for things like Minecraft and Terraria, that's a lot more on the building mechanics being cornered in by a lot of 3D environmental mobs and stuff like that, and especially
Not
for
in
Terraria.
but I get your point.
Yeah. In Terraria, it's kind of like, oh hey, could he use the spikes well on his little feetsies or not? You know.
I
And
meant the three-dimensional part, but yes.
Chicken, how did you feel about the rest of your team, blue team?
I love Blue Team. Let's just say, I'm gonna just stick it short and sweet. I love Blue Team just because we didn't really intrude on each other and we kind of just support each other doing stupid shit, like putting the forest on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes, Snazzy.
if you support like forest burnings, you know what? You're on my team.
Oh my
There we go.
God.
Wait, you
I mean,
live
that's
in
what
California.
farmers do.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I do live in
Oh
California.
no, that's even
Just
worse.
make me an honorary member of Blue
Okay,
Team.
your social media.
Twitch.tv/Chickncup, youtube.com/Chickncup. I just made a YouTube video, so if you guys really want to see when this recording was, just look at my YouTube video.
What's the video
no.
called?
This is you when you're playing Project M while in a Discord with people who are doing something else.
That's a long title.
Yeah. And then Twitter @Chickncup. See me posting very bad hot takes. Yeah, so that's about it.
Okay, Grav,
Yes.
how does it feel to finally overcome the curse that's haunted you since the very first season?
Did I?
You did, because you died
I
third.
think that's it. I think that's
You've been stuck
yeah.
at second in the last 4 seasons. You finally overcame the curse.
Yay.
She was the cause of my death, though. That doesn't count.
Hey, that means I'm the second. I'm
Second
only the
kill?
second PvP killer.
Zach, you got competition. And what do you think of this season compared to the last ones?
So, to completely level with you, I had even. If you thought I didn't have knew anything about Terraria, I knew nothing about Don't Starve. I at least played some Terraria before the season. I played like 2 hours of Don't Starve before this season. And basically all I had was, oh, you want me to go over there and do that thing? I can go over there and do that thing.
Hey, Grav, can you get more ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really helped us out. I mean, helped me out.
But it was, for me, a lot of just character interaction, but I'm not very talkative, especially at the end. So I didn't really get much out of the season. But I had fun making some of the assets in it.
Yeah. How did you feel about the rest of Red Team?
We're listening.
Who was on Red Team again?
Wait, what, Grav?
Oh my
Who was on Red-
god, we're so
who was on Red Team
forgettable.
again?
It was me, Nate, and Snazzy.
Oh yeah, the people who set the forest on fire.
No, that was Blue Team. Fuck. Oh wait, no, wait. We almost
No,
did
the
set
other
the fire.
people-
We almost
the
did
other
actually.
Fires.
Yeah.
We almost did set the chest on fire. I forgot about that. I almost died from trying to keep the fire from consuming the chest.
Yeah. So technically, both of you are at fault for that, but well, both
So
teams are at
negatively.
fault for that. I was away farming ice, and I come back and everything's on fire. But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about you guys. That would be.
Oh, thank you.
That'd be toxic.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know how to be mean to people, except Cola. He fucking deserves it.
Heck yeah.
Can't wait for him to not watch this and just like.
It to become an inside joke that he doesn't understand, that everybody always understands that I'm fucking being an asshole to him for a good reason. But yeah, also the people want to know, if I become a VTuber, are you gonna use my avatar as the portrait?
Oh my god. Become
Every time it's your
the
screen,
VTuber.
you're just there.
I just said the VTuber
Yeah.
and I'm very confused, but yeah. Yeah, T-Face the VTuber. It'll be memes. It'll be memes everywhere.
Memes everywhere.
There's memes everywhere.
You get it? That's a reference.
Yeah, I got it. That's what
I got it.
Social media, Grav, you have pretty much none.
None. I don't.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute,
Alright.
you should make
Social media.
one.
Maybe
Twitch.tv/Grav.
it's social media again.
Make a TikTok.
Oh no.
I have a Twitter that I literally only use to follow people and don't even like, comment, or retweet on. So
What
there's no
kind
point
of
in trying.
monster?
Dude, how can
One
you
with
say
an
that
open
about?
mind.
Dude, everybody attack Goldenbrawler. He's being sexist.
Wow! Where the fuck is this
Come on,
coming
Goldenbrawler.
from?
Why are you J.K. Rowling?
Yeah.
I've written,
Top
I've written Harry Potter.
You're a turf? Uh-oh.
I've written Harry Potter fan fiction once. Harry Potter X Animal Crossing. All right.
Oh my god. Okay, Zach.
Jesus Christ.
What's up?
Yo.
Your last appearance was back in Mind Z. How do you feel you did in this season compared to your last appearance?
Bad. I think I died this one, didn't I?
You technically died in both.
Damn.
On the exact same episode, by the way. Both on episode 11.
Oh well. I guess I'm
Lucky
doing
number.
alright then. 11's pretty good.
And what do you think of this season compared to Mind Z?
I don't really remember either.
Damn.
That's... Well, Mind Z is understandable, but
This one was good.
okay.
Mind Z
well,
was good too, I think.
Okay, I think.
I remember threatening to shave your beard because we needed it.
Oh,
Do you remember that, Zach?
No.
Do you remember me?
Did I have a
holding
beard?
The razor to your throat? Yeah, you had a beard. You were the spider.
Shit, I was.
Oh my god.
He's
Alright.
garbage, isn't he?
Well, apparently.
Well, pigs hate him, if that means anything.
I'm just thinking of those like porn like advertisements of other people hate him. Anyways,
Hate him.
how did you feel about the rest of Blue Team?
Well, I mean, I don't want to shit talk while they're in the call, you know?
Wow!
One of them isn't. There, you have
Fair
free reign
enough.
of one of them.
I like how Nigel is like really humble about it, and everyone else like, "Fuck you guys."
It's because I'm mad at myself.
I'm balding right now.
And Zach, your only social media that I know of is your Amino.
I haven't used that in like 2 years.
Your amiibo.
Zach.
Festival.
Put it in Smash Bros.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. You're the first non-fan hardcore guests we've had on for a while. So you're new to the whole thing.
Yeah.
That said, how do you feel about basically being Blue Team's last survivor?
Well, I didn't expect to be the last survivor, or for Nigel to like
Not
die
much of
so
an
early.
accomplishment, is it?
I didn't expect to make it as long as I did, and I'm proud I did. That being said, holy damn, we had no idea what direction we were running in the Blue Team.
I loved it though. That was so fun.
It was fun. It was chaos, but it was
Aside
fun.
from the eating gears, but just kidding, I'm joking.
hey, they were good.
Tasty.
Fucking
Boo
delicious.
bop, boo bop.
And another question for you. How did you feel about the rest of your team, Blue Team?
Yo, dude.
He's gonna give
I
us
didn't get any
the dude.
fucking help.
I can't say anything because I died first, so I'm like, well, I guess
killed
I'm
me.
the biggest idiot here.
It was. In
that
my
why-
mind,
oh my
the team
God.
was great, but we got a little like too ahead of ourselves and didn't focus on like surviving as much as let's just go kill shit.
Dude, is
Fair.
that anything wrong,
Fair.
dude? Why can't we just kill shit?
You didn't make up a
Fair enough.
checklist. You're just like, fuck it, let's kill.
No, that is our
As I said, like,
checklist.
my 3 farm plots.
That is our checklist. Kill, okay, we did that. Okay, what's our next agenda? Kill something again. Alright. Let's go back to the buffaloes again.
Wait, what is Koro doing? Looking at his farmland. Grow, grow.
Grow
And then
for me.
at the end of the day, I personally am just like, I'm bored. I'm dying because I can't eat any of this shit that you guys are growing. I'm gonna go kill something.
And whose fault is that?
Hey man, it's not my fault that I am the best girl in the whole game.
You take that back.
Debatable.
Dude, what do you mean?
No,
dude?
that's Abigail.
No, dude. Are we gonna have this discussion again?
Don't
My
let me
girl can
bop
kick
you.
your girl's ass.
But can she survive?
Hey man, she depends on me. Some girls, come on, they could be independent sometimes. I'm dependent on Wigfried.
Canceled. Chickens canceled.
I'm dependent on Wigfried. I need her to
Comment section
protect
getting
me.
Is there any more questions for me?
Oh wait, last thing.
Why'd you
social
die?
media links.
Social media stuff?
Yeah.
All the stuff that is in the video. I can
Okay.
never
that
remember all
works.
my social media stuff off the top of my head.
All right, I'll get that up for you.
I apologize.
No, it's all good.
It's right there.
Um,
It'll be like with a bunch of arrows around it, at least 12.
Thanks for making Blue
Different
Team not
colors.
terrible.
Pride colors.
Yeah.
Of course.
Next up is Natelepanda.
Oh my god, that's me. Yay. Hi.
Oh.
I was expecting energy. I had a vibe going. Damn it.
Well, I just.
He
my
has
own
God
vibe.
key. You can't sense it. Just ignore me. Go ahead.
You've been in a few other hardcores, but to my knowledge, this is the only Don't Starve Together hardcore you've been in. So,
Yes.
how do you feel about doing something new, really?
I mean, I know a fair bit about Don't Starve because I played the original game. I think I have over 100 hours in it. It had like the Shipwreck DLC and whatnot, but the ships in Shipwrecked in this are not alike at all. The ones in Shipwreck are really easy to control. These ones aren't. So overall, I mean, it was pretty new to me, and I've never really done when I played Don't Starve, that was years and years ago. So there's so much new stuff that even I don't know about, despite my experience. And I really, really wish that we had Wormwood. I really wish we had Wormwood because I would have made this so much easier.
Yeah.
My experience was frustration, I guess, overall. But in terms of doing a different game, you know, I like Don't Starve. I think it's a really nice game. So, yeah.
And I was also going to ask, how was this season compared to others you've been in or been involved with?
Surprisingly, it's not very rare that the seasons I'm in are only one session. At least in terms of my experience. Both of Inro's hardcores, to mention again, hello, so go sub to Inro. Those, I was only ever in one session for both of them. Even though the first season took like over 10 sessions, the second one was only one session. It was great. So I don't know why. For me, sometimes we just keep going. We just don't stop. We just do everything in one session.
Don't stop together.
Well, you tried.
I did starve. I really tried, but I had to starve. But I don't know. It was fun. I can't win all the time. I definitely never want to win alone, so that's why I basically gave up. I was like, we're fucking screwed. Everybody's panicking. Everything's going to shit. Let's just have fun, you know, final minutes.
Yeah.
We had like
And so
5
we went on
minutes of
rampage.
just panic.
We
Like, oh
somehow
god, oh my
killed
god.
the Vard. Sorry, Grav. We killed the Vard.
My puppet.
But you know, it was very short-lived. I don't think I even lived a minute after that. So, bit me in the ass. As for my team, skipping ahead, you don't even have to ask the question. I already know what's going on. My team was fine. We were just vibing. I was frustrated a lot, but yeah, we were the quote-unquote. It was good. Everybody was kind of just doing their own thing. Grav was just having fun. Snazzy was just making food, being the proper chef, you know, making some bodacious meals.
That's me in real
Flavor
life,
Town.
too. This was not different
And
from
I was
how I
trying
actually
to be
am.
useful.
Goldenbrawler really gave it his best shot, but you just wasted so much time. But I mean, you went around catching butterflies, and that in itself.
It saved Zach
sounds
actually
fun.
in a way, because when I planted all the flowers, Zach had to get them
yeah,
later.
I mean, we did really need those flowers.
I did some useful things.
I mean, we spent so much time trying and not really getting anywhere.
We tried so
But
hard.
we had fun. We got
so far.
a lot farther than Nigel.
It does mean that.
Hey.
So yeah, that's my experience. I don't think we should have ever split up. That's my last point.
That's understandable. The only experience to Don't Starve seasons before this was Funcore, and I'm like, Nigel, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna follow your lead here.
Yeah, don't follow me though. My lead's not very good.
Very fair.
I mean, we made it to the boats.
We did. We did that. That is something we did.
Nate, social media.
You can go to my YouTube. It's Natelepanda. Surprise, surprise.
Go watch Pandora.
And yeah. I have a Twitter, but I mean, really, you don't need to follow that. Just go to my YouTube, which is Natelepanda. That's it.
Okie doke.
Watch Pandora.
How am I not? I just described you right now. I just realized what.
Well, I'm at it. Go watch Funcore too. There we go. I think I said that already, but I'm saying
You're
it
making me
again.
blush, man. Thank you.
Look at that.
I really do
Nigel's
appreciate
pad.
And then Snazzy Italian. So we kind of talked about it, but you were originally planned for a later season this year. But since Cola was unavailable, you ended up in his spot. Are you happy with that decision?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna
I'm
assume
very-
so. Everybody kind of vibed together.
Yeah, I think everyone vibed really well. I really liked Don't Starve for the few times that I've played it. So I was very happy to be in this season. It was a really great time. I really loved the cast. It was just great. Overall great
So
time.
sweet. So
Oh,
sweet. Thank you, Snazzy.
Well, thank you,
it's
Needle
great.
Panda.
And how was this season compared to others you've been in or been involved with?
Seasons in general, or just don't? Well, I haven't only been in other. I don't know. It felt similar in a way to other Don't Starve stuff I've done, because I feel like all Don't Starve hardcores kind of have like a baseline of like similarity, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
Because it's the same game, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like more so than games like Minecraft or Terraria, where there's like I think more variation. I guess that can happen. Maybe that's how I view it. Maybe that's not necessarily accurate to a lot of people, but that's how I view it. In terms of other hardcores, I feel like other hardcores are in general different from Don't Starve hardcores. I feel like the entire vibe is totally different, but it's nothing bad. It's a great time.
Because there's hardly any downtime. You're always doing something.
Yeah.
You're so panicky. You know, I'm like shaking my feet. Oh, what do I gotta do? I gotta do something.
Exactly. No, that's totally right. And it's just, I don't know. It's a
very
and also
punishing
because
game.
like, yeah, exactly. And because I got so tired during this, I've gotten tired during hardcores before. Because usually, they're always usually at night. I think I've only done a single hardcore that I recorded that was done morning/early afternoon because of like time zone stuff.
Yeah.
Is that why you ate the bad meat?
No, it's actually not. That was not my plan. It was getting to like 3. That's
Hey,
not.
at least we died together.
We did, brother. We
did.
brother. We got. That was not my intention to die. I just kind of wanted to eat anything, and I forgot that meat would kill me. It was just one bad piece of meat, man.
Yeah.
One bad piece of meat can be
Go
the
for the bad meat.
I'm sure there's a TV joke in there somewhere, but
That was the intent. It was poorly done.
But how do you feel about the rest of Red Team of Brother Gang?
I love
and
Red
Sister.
Team,
I gotta
man.
always make sure to point out. And Snazzy, your social media.
Oh yeah, so you can find me on YouTube at the Snazzy Italian. Twitter, I think I'm just Snazzy Italian. I don't really use my Twitter, but I have it, and I think
Anime figurine fell.
I think that's it. Subscribe to Snazzy Italian on YouTube, and wait for.
No, I think I will, Snazzy.
Oh, thank you, and wait for Twilight Forest, the hardcore that is never coming out. So basically canceled.
There you go,
so.
Snazzy.
I don't think I've said that anywhere. I think this is the first place I'm actually saying it.
Rip.
Yeah, so it's Twilight Forest is rip, but who knows? Maybe someday Snazzy Hardcore will continue. Just that day is
Long live
not
Santa.
today. Long live Santa too.
yes.
You know what? For you guys, I'll consider it.
You gotta censor out the bean guy.
Oh, Blackbeard. Yes. I love that man. I'll get him for season 2. Don't worry.
Yes, do it.
I'll find him. I'll contact him.
To end this off, I wanted to address one question the audience may have, which is similar to what Snazzy pointed out. Why the fuck did I eat monster meat at the end after Snazzy just died from that? Honestly, I don't know. I was in a panic because I was alone, and then once
It's super bad. Ooh.
Eat a dick. Anyways,
Oh, wait a minute.
I thought you guys just like gave up hope and like killed
I
yourself.
gave up hope.
Yeah, I thought that's what that was.
Because I had the idea if I'd just build a boat, go out to sea, just die at sea, but I was like, oh, I took a lot of damage from eating bad meat. Fuck it, I'm just gonna eat it and die. Because I knew there was no
It's
way.
the easy way out.
Yeah.
I was the one who saw the boat crash. I had no hope. I was like, oh, it's over. We spent so long and so many materials getting that boat to be really awesome, and then
Oh my God.
it wasn't.
I got it.
So Goldenbrawler, we understand. You were going with the brother cult almost.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
did,
no,
like,
totally.
Blood suicide pact beforehand.
Yeah.
Instead of cyanide tablets, you had monster meat.
Exactly.
We witnessed a brother die, and Snazzy and I knew what had to be done.
Yeah.
We just knew, you know.
I don't know, like, in terms of comparing seasons, I will say Don't Starve as a game was not as... I don't know, like, I do prefer the other games we've done on hardcore, except maybe Mine Z. I would say Don't Starve beats out Mine Z easy. Mine Z is just walk simulator, but like, this was fun. It's just, it was weird because I wasn't too knowledgeable at the game. I'm usually know what I'm doing in this case, and it was fun, but it was also harder. It's hard to explain that.
So how about the next season, huh? Risk of Rain 2,
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Spoilers.
Risk of Rain 2, what's that? Oh yeah, by the way,
A game I have almost 350 hours in.
what's the podcast?
I still think
Cast. Pod.
Slightly inferior to a podcast.
Pog!
I think it's heavily
Podcast.
inferior to a pog.
someone sent me an edited version of my portrait with the PogChamp expression, and I fucking hate
I've
it.
seen that. I've
I
seen
fucking
it.
hate it.
That's
I
right,
need you to
right,
post that
thumbnail.
right now.
I don't have
I
it.
need
I will
that.
find it after this is done. But I also wanted to say I loved Red Team. You guys, y'all were great.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Grav, I wish you lived longer so we could have outlived all of Blue Team.
Almost did.
We actually almost did, yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. I thought this season was fun. I liked the more. It felt like what Mine Z was hoping Mine Z would have been, but Mine Z wasn't. This is kind of just better.
Yeah.
And that's generally my thoughts on this season. And anybody wondering, I got Twitter, I got Twitch, both Goldenbrawler. Go follow and go follow me. Wait, I thought we had meat.
We're gonna hit it.
Last thing I have to say is some thank yous and shout outs. I want to shout out Brian, our artist. I wanted to shout out Kamix, our musician, as per always. I appreciate the intro stuff and everything. David, our narrator. I liked how he did the Bastion narrator kind of voice, and I appreciate that. That was a cool setup. I want to shout out
from
Kola,
Overwatch.
even though he wasn't involved in this season. Gotta always shout out the regular crew. Shout out to PBG because obviously, and
Shout out to Zone Sama for the Jenny X
God damn it!
new graphics video.
Shout out to my bed for being comfortable.
Shout out to you all.
Shout out to that monster meat for being the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Shout out to Chicken Stop for feeding chicken.
Shout out to Fauna in my Animal Crossing village because she calls me
Fauna's
Deary
good.
every day. Yeah, dude, I fucking love Fauna.
Fauna and
Shout out to my dog who insists on sleeping in the middle of the bed every time I'm about to go to sleep, and I
shout out
can't
to my
move him.
dogs. Shout out to my dogs for standing in the kitchen every time I'm there, literally right in the way, so I can't move. I have to watch where I'm stepping, otherwise I will literally trip and fall and die.
Amen, brother. I feel you on that one.
All right.
Shout out to my Nintendogs, Alejandro. I haven't opened you in forever, but I hope you're doing all right.
Yo, I love Alejandro.
I wanted to thank everybody in the crew for joining as per usual. I appreciate you all.
Yeah, thanks for inviting Nigel.
Thank you, man. I know I kind of goofed it up, but I do appreciate it.
Thanks for forcing me to basically be in your basement while playing this game.
Wait a minute.
Radical.
I wanted to thank everybody for watching as per usual. Risk of Rain 2 will probably be the next time you see me. So keep an eye out for that. And you all take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Games.
Finally.
That was a good test. When are we gonna do the real thing?
Yeah.